Then I will begin the episode. Because, there it is, go to live stream. I have learned that if someone isn't watching the live stream, it does not save the recording and you lose the whole hour. I don't have that many people waiting with bated breath to see if I'm going to stream at any moment. This is the new building. The intention of this building is that it's going to be an apartment building. So the main floor will have to have a laundry room, a gym, and a gathering area. The back here will be the gathering area. It's going to have a multi-story atrium, a view of the bamboo and the sea, and just generally a nice place to go and chill. And there's a back door here that allows you to get down here, and I will improve this bridge to the island. Oh, marvelous. It's raining, darling. And it'll be a multi-story building that many people, many villagers can live in. Because I noticed that my city was really low on residential. Really, in a sense. Seemed low on residential. So it's going to be like a 4-story. It's not going to be, wow, these are pretty tall stories. Maybe 2 or 3 stories. It's not going to be a skyscraper. It's going to be a modest building. You see, now we've got a 1-story high building here. This is a single family dwelling. Strictly for villagers, and in fact it's too small even for them. Because it's not 5 overhead, it actually fails, but it's cute. This one here has the same problem. It fails to register as a proper villager house. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it's 4, not 5 wide. So you've got to have 5 overhead, solid overhead blocks and the door to create the idea that it's a villager house. But nevertheless, they do enhance the landscape, the urbanscape. So this one's the church. That one there is the library. On the main floor is the construction office, and up there is undesignated space that could be considered an apartment building, a high-rise apartment, you know, condos. So each one of these floors, it feels more like an office building to me. Like maybe the rest of the construction office. I mean, there's a bedroom up here, so maybe the top 2 floors are residential space. I don't know. I should, totally should, you know, furnish it and decide. So yeah, I could see this being a multi-level single family dwelling. And then what do we got? We got it over here. Doodaloo. You know, walking in the rain, I'm walking. Walking again, I'm walking. Okay, that's the tavern. And above it, I think of that as, oh gosh, public recreation building? This, no. What is this building? I mean, I wasn't really thinking of purposes when I built them so much as, see now here we've got a really lovely living room zone with a couple of balconies off it. One this way, and there's actually a balcony over, oh that's a floor up. So then up here I'm thinking this would be residential space. So this is another one of these, one family lives in the rest of the building. So like the tavern keeper's home. Then there's the top, you know, the main, the bedrooms, I have no idea. I was just enjoying the creation of the spaces. This is definitely a private space you'd have a bedroom in. And then that leads to the rooftop. Just a fun place to, oh, I see. That's missing because of that. Just a fun place to go take a look at the city. So, yeah. This strikes me as being the family area, the family room. And maybe you'd have a screen all along here that would help give it that sense of privacy. You know? Whoops. So now you'd have this privacy screen. Anyway, I don't want to do that with my scaffolding right now, but I am considering scaffolding as furniture. And what was this? This is another, it's once again, private family area. This could be a fancy restaurant. This could totally be a fancy restaurant. You could just jam in a bunch of tables and chairs, and that's a fancy restaurant. And then that would make this the family's receiving area and the restaurant offices. And then up here would be the family's private area, including where they had parties and guests and or just enjoyed family time. And then up here would be the bedroom. And that's the roof? Yeah, okay. I know. One bedroom for the whole family. Hey, villagers don't even use beds. Zoom. Yeah, I like that. So, this is a restaurant and tavern. And a family that owns it. And then you see down here, that's... Oh dear, all this time the aquarium's been open. Those fish can swim up and die. If the fish get up on this side, what they will do is they will actually get hung up on these slab blocks. The water will push them onto these slabs and they will drown. Well, suffocate. And I had a few get in under there and suffocate, and that was sad. I was sad that they did that, but they were mostly just salmon and cod, which are not precious the way that the tropical fish are precious. You can see these fish from the tavern. Hello? There we go. You can't get in the tavern if you're too drunk to figure out the doors. Alrighty. So then we have the blacksmith. And above that, again, undesignated space. Waiting for tenancy. But not built with any specific use in mind. Simply built to create interesting interior spaces out of exterior walls. Or not even. Simply what's left. Really. It's just what's left after I put on... I mean, I haven't... Yeah. Put in some rails to protect the fencing. But the construction is done. It's time for the interior designer to get to work. Now this absolutely looks like a private sleeping space. And you could even... You could leave it open concept, but you could even block this off for privacy. You could. I'm just saying. And then up here, we have the rooftop terrace. I love a good rooftop terrace. Allows you to see all the other cool buildings without all that Minecraft glass texture in your face. Let's face it, Minecraft glass is hard to see through. My dog is asking me to speed up the clock and bring 5 o'clock along much sooner. Because at 5 o'clock everything suddenly happens. And he's not willing to wait the extra half hour in a patient, quiet, and calm manner. So you're going to hear him squeaking for a half an hour, then you're going to hear someone else get up and take care of him. Probably. Oh my goodness. How many of you guys are in this cauldron now? You idiots. Why do they do that? Why? Why do you do it? See, when villagers are willing to just dive into a cauldron and hang out like that, they don't need rooms. And I'm mostly interested in the view from outside. So that's that building, and it's so it continues. All of these buildings just have large open interiors. There's divided space. So, how did you even get in there? What on earth? Dude, how'd you get in there? Well, because you're a cleric, I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to see if... Okay, I'm going to help you. I'm wondering if any cleric ever is... Or Eyes of End... I don't know, I have from cleric once years ago. And I don't know if that is doesn't do it anymore. I still does it. But only some clerics. It might very well have been a rare trade. No. That only some clerics offer. Now the other day I was in here and I cleared a large spit of hill. Pardon me. I actually added to the stem. It went up 2 and 3 high from here all the way out to the beach, and I flattened it and I started the apartment building. So we got our main floor is begun. How do you like it? Does it look cool? Looks cool, doesn't it? Doot-loot-loo. Let's just walk around it. Yes. Now the scaffolding is a new thing. I don't know if the scaffolding will stop mobs from coming in. I think it might. And it definitely says this building is still under construction. And you could just leave scaffolding floating around in a building in order to make it clear to anyone walking in that you're still working on it. Isn't that cool? And look at the bamboo. I'm making a bamboo forest. I need some more. Yes, we're going to plant more bamboo. There's a chicken hiding in this bamboo. And I noticed that animals, like chickens, really like to hide in the bamboo. And that you can actually walk around through the bamboo. It's just difficult. So, because this bamboo is planted edge to edge, block by block. Ooh, that'd be my turkey. I have to turn off. Pardon me. I have to turn off the timer. I have to open the turkey's lid so it roasts, so it crisps, and address this. Whoo-wee, that turkey's cooked and I forgot to turn it off. Okay, so I've left it in the oven so the skin can crisp, but I've turned off the oven so that the turkey doesn't overcook. It's a very well cooked turkey. There, we'll just throw out that feather and pick up all this bamboo. I had no idea my pockets were so full. I'm gonna have to go empty my pockets. Watch me move through this bamboo. See? Check it out. Isn't that cool? All my crap is currently being stored in this red granite building here. This, which was once the solitary loner in the corner building. Let me see. I'll put that away. Figures it would have to be something like that. Okay, put that away. And what else? Oh, there's really not anything else I can put away. I could put away some of these. That's about the best I can do, isn't it? Let's try this. Yeah, okay. I've got a few slots. Let's go get some more bamboo going. I'm going to plant more bamboo. You're right, I could be sleeping. Nearest bed is in the mansion. Over here on the other side of the library. Oh, hope you weren't Jeb. Nope. No, that was a gray sheep. Would have sucked if I'd have killed the one that I named it Jeb that changes color. I got a tickly nose. So, this is definitely a single family residence. I was watching another YouTuber do tours of cities. People would send him maps of cities they'd built. And he would critique it, you know, from the viewpoint of it's a city. And it had me thinking about my city and how much is, you know, is it a city? What is this? And it's it's really a small town with some very tall buildings. So I need to address the outskirts a little better. In my utopia, of course, most people live in multi-family housing. They don't have their own house. Some will. I mean, some people need to. Your average artist ought to be housed solo. And your average narcissistic egotist ought to also be housed solo. They're people other people don't necessarily appreciate living next to. And, you know, you've got a variety of people who are antisocial or dealing with anger issues. I don't know. There's a whole lot of reasons why some people are a nuisance to live next to. And so you need to, in a healthy city, you're going to have places for people who either don't tolerate or aren't tolerated by others. Because they deserve a place to live. And asking them to conform might be asking too much. We can't all conform. I don't chop the bamboo down to the ground. At the next growing cycle, it will develop the characteristic top feathers that you see up there. And currently, when I walk among it, it's still an obstacle to my movement. When I'm walking over this stuff, I'm terrified that I'll stand over it right at the moment when it grows and get speared to death. I don't know how likely that is, but I saw a guy get suffocated inside a tree because he'd planted, well, it was a modded game, so he had a giant tree, and you had to plant 4 saplings to get one tree, like you do with jungle trees. And maybe it was 5 or 6. At any rate, it was quite a few saplings that he had planted, and he was standing directly among them while he bone mealed to get them to grow. Dumb ways to die, Minecraft, dumb ways to die. Stand on a tree when you bone meal it big. Yeah, there's a reason I don't write songs for a living. So, I'm always a little nervous around these bamboo shoots. Thinking, what if it suddenly sprouts into that stick thing? Will I get bamboo up my butt? And if you did die speared on a strand of bamboo, what would the chat line say about that? I think I should put some. I think I should put a path in here. I intend there to be one here. So, and let's see. We'll get rid of that. We'll do the same thing here. Path, stairs. There. Now I'm going to do this with it. Make it pretty. Make it pretty, man. Gonna make it all look nice. Nice and pretty. Now this path leads to somewhere. It used to just lead into the wilderness. You know, completely unconcerned with destination. And now it leads to the bridge that goes to the island. Or it will eventually. It's got a bit of building to do here. I think I'll put a pattern in down at the bottom. Yes? No? What do you think? Let's go like this. And like this. And like that. All checkerboard? I am definitely going to need a pile of dirt built out. Let's see, where's my dirt pile? Come on. Give me dirt instead of wool. I periodically have to return to the chests just to take care of the mob drops from killing animals for XP. Because if you see, my shovel, which started this build at full health has already begun to look very sad and sick. Just not well. Okay. We'll fill that in. Funny, there's grass down there. And I'll put in... I'm going to put some dirt back in the corner over here. And then I'm going to put the stairs here. And that tree's got to go. You got to go, sir. Yes. You are an undesirable at this time. You're a weed. Did you know? A lot of the time, all a weed is an indigenous plant struggling to live, struggling to take back its stolen land. Bet you never thought of that. There. Now I'm just going to do a checkerboard. I'm not feeling inspired enough to do more than that. But I do need to lay in some of this dirt. That one needs to be there. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. This does. I need to lay this in and make it a little fatter through here. Because I want this to be a nice little path over to the bridge. How are we doing? That's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh yeah, I can pick that up. And the tree. Oh my. Oh me. What to do about this tree? Well, if that dirt goes out as far as there, this dirt can too. Should we do the bridge now? Or later? Woo! Check it out! I managed to open up an inventory slot. I could grab me this thing. Whoop-de-doop-de-doo. See, the bamboo is beginning to grow now. But you can still get through the growing bamboo. It's the eccentric way that it has of growing allows that. Which is kind of cool. Your horse can't, though. I'll tell you. You can't. Your golem can't get through it either. Oh, no, really? Okay. Not sure what to do about that. We can put the mutton away. But this gray has no home. I'm going to have to clear off or find another chest somewhere to jam garbage into. Because it's only garbage until you need it. And then you're like, oh, why did I throw that away? All of those times that I've thrown away those pufferfish, and now I want to decorate my Christmas tree with pufferfish or something. I don't know. Let me see. The feather. Yes, we don't want the feather anymore. Okay. The library's been a good drop-off point as well. Bamboo up our tushes. Now I know how the angel feels when it goes on the treetop. Don't stand over the bamboo shoot. You just might get it up your boot. Don't step over the bamboo shoot. Don't stand over the bamboo shoot. Anyway, this is going to be a really nice space. You know? I should try and get some of this tall bamboo, the older stuff. There we go. And blink. And I'll just stand here and collect it. See, if by leaving this stick here, I won't find myself in a situation where, see, it grows, but it did not grow up my butt because it wasn't standing directly over it. Seriously, that's an alarming idea that could happen. And if it does, I want to watch the video from someone else. Hum-de-dum. There's another tall one. I have to stand over a bamboo shoot to get to it. Oh, that's alarming. This one? Ooh, yes, this one's very tall. So I got it all? Nope, not quite. There's some over here that's sneaking by. Fast, fast! 12 of them! Hey, this stuff grows so fast. It just blows my mind how fast bamboo does grow in this game. Talk about your renewable resource and your swift forest creation. And come on, who doesn't love a bamboo forest, eh? Huh? Who? Who doesn't love that? That is gonna look so cool when it's all grown out. Woo! And this baby tree can get moved, maybe. Yeah, it could have been planted way over here. We'll see how that goes. Nice back. Okay. Let's go. And then after this greens up, I can add a path that eventually we'll be able to get this into a bridge, and the scaffolding is going to be so much easier. But let's get rid of some of this building material. Head up to the second floor. See how easy that is? I could either bounce up the stairs or use the new scaffolding elevator system. Haha. Look at that. How do you like that? My goodness, I'm kind of high up. What was I doing anyway? Oh gee, where's the glass? I was out of glass? Brills, just brills. Okay, down. It's like having an elevator. It's the best up and down I've ever done. Let me see now. I want these. I'm going to duplicate on this side. There's 2 of these, so that's what we'll do. And then we've got 1 of these. Is that right? No, both. Really? Yes? Okay. What I'm doing here, no kidding, is simply marking so that I put this on the same side. I really need to make a crafting table, you know. I'm going to do it this way. Instead of using my dark oak, I'm going to use my regular oak. And X, 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 X. And then, where'd it go? It went over here. I want it to go here. The only place I'm using blocks, and I am using blocks, but the only place is that back wall. And I might only do 2 stories on this building. No, I'm doing a 3rd story and a rooftop garden. Oh, I still don't know what city in China it was. I suspect it might have been Shanghai. But the China itself released these images of it that its satellite had taken of one of its own cities, showing what megapixel high-density images look like. And you could just keep zooming in. The entire picture covered, I'd say a good 100 square miles, 10 miles by 10 miles, and you could zoom in. Within 5 miles, you could zoom in close enough to read human expression. Just was so cool. So it really invites you to go explore the city because you can zoom into these different places. And I was amazed at how many rooftop gardens. It's almost as though if you give them an opportunity, bam, they've got another garden going on. They love their gardens. Chinese must really be into gardening. That was my impression anyway. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this stair. There? I like that. Okay. All right, so here. here. And we're going to have to take down the scaffolding now. You don't have to use your axe to break it either. It breaks quite easily like that. Did I get it all? I think maybe I did. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, it's a partial block, so that's all right. And actually, I kind of like the turnaround effect. No, now it's not a partial block. It's actually going to cover the light source. So let's do that again, shall we? So, and then I think we will go like this. Yes, what do you think? No, you're right. It doesn't work, does it? There is another way to do this. Do I have any slabs left? I do still have a slab. Let's put the slab in place of the dark prismarine for now. And we'll put a slab here. Yes! Followed by stairs here. Yes. I like that. Can I do a double staircase up here? Not the way I've done it, but I can. But it'll need a little repair down here. That's a blinking mess. Hang on, what if I just go like this? Then this still looks lame. That'll want another slab. And, well, that's kind of fun, I guess. Kind of a pointless landing. Quite needless, but meh. It's alright. Now, what's next? I need to switch from slabs and stairs. This is why I did the stairs now, so that I could do this and that. And we're going to have to go with the... yeah, okay. Now the corners want to have this, followed by this. On each corner. This. This. And I took out the scaffold before I put any blocks here because I was just so distracted by all of the stairs in my inventory. But I think I'm getting it right here. Oh, I see. Those are upside down. That's funny. They're not coming out the same all the way around. But this village isn't about replicating. The city is not a replicant city. It's not a place where we copy each other. No, This is a city with a sense of style. Individual style. Even though it's all built by one individual. Which is kind of goofy, really. That is my phone going off. I'm being told that I have to feed my dog. Did you want to eat something, Timmy? That's a half an hour of streaming. And I will have to come back. So this episode is only going to be half an hour long. Because I'm going to stop streaming, look after the dog, and come back in about 20 minutes.